Yesterday's news didn't necessarily surprise me. I honestly really was not that surprised. And I want to tell you guys why this is. Now, if you guys didn't catch the news, obviously the Justice Department came down on Binance. There was a settlement, $4 billion. CZ had to step down as the CEO, spending 18 months in jail. News that I think kind of rocked the industry a little bit. We saw pullbacks across the space. We saw a lot of uncertainty, charts riding up and down, and that happens, right? We were due for a correction. The reason why I'm saying I was not really surprised by this news is we've talked about the possibility of a last shakeout. This is that shakeout, right? The SEC coming down on Kraken, the Justice Department coming down on Binance, right? This last big bout of fear that we're dealing with before the market truly does take off. And we talked about the possibilities for SHIB and what may happen in terms of the charts. And we got exactly what we talked about. We talked about this retracement back down to this 5080 to 5078 range. Now, SHIB did break below this slightly. It has done this before too on some wicks when it was testing the bottom range of that support back in early November. But we did hold up. We're back up to around 5080 right now. And I moved my lines a little bit here on this 5 wave because I had them just kind of all over the place. I did that quick drawing yesterday, but you can see right now from the highs to the lows, we have created a higher low here. Thank goodness. If we had broken down below here, that would be a little bit of a bearish signal. But what I'm watching here is we need to create a new high in this trend here. Okay. If we do not create a new high, we have the possibility of turning over here and making this the right shoulder on a head and shoulders pattern. So that would be a obviously bearish move for SHIB. Now, here's the thing. If the market does stay strong, which it's looking resilient right now, BTC all the way back up to 36.5, we've climbed out of these drops already. So the massive spike down to the high 35s, we're already erasing those losses, which is a great sign for the market, great sign for SHIB. This, again, is the range that I've said I would be buying in, and I am buying SHIB right now. I think there's big opportunity. I think, again, this is just that last coordinated shakeout before things truly do take off. Now, it doesn't mean tomorrow we're going on a massive run, right? That's simply not how it works. Is it possible? Absolutely, right? The market is becoming immune to the noise. It's becoming immune to this negative stuff. You look at what happened over the last 48 hours, okay? SEC coming at Kraken, got Justice Department coming down on Binance, these major negative things that would have normally been major black swan events that would have cratered the market, right? People projected that if Binance ended up being at fault, right? If they were going to go through these big fines, BTC was going to drop to 10K. And look where we're at now. We barely erased anything. We barely erased a 1.8% over the last 24 hours. That's the key thing. When I've said that the market is too strong right now, when we are too close to major things happening like the halving and bull market and alt season, the market simply doesn't retrace that much. Okay, there's so much potential. This time is very, very different than in the past, guys. Yes, I know we're dealing with negative macro factors. Yes, I know there's this big crackdown happening, but you can't fight against mass adoption. Mass adoption is in fact happening. And this is just the early hint at it, guys. When we get into the bull market, when adoption is truly happening, if we are this strong right now, what's it going to look like when times are actually good? What's it going to look like when people actually have money to put into crypto, right? That's the big thing I'd be focused on right now. Me personally, I'm just trying to load up as much as I can. And luckily, I've been able to do so along the way. I found great times to add. Me personally, this is a great time to add for me. I am adding to my bag. As always, this is not financial advice. You guys can do what you want. SHIB's not the only thing I'm adding. I'm adding other assets as well. But make sure when these opportunities present themselves that you take advantage of the opportunities. These opportunities aren't around forever. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.